Hello, it is November, and I was thinking, why don't we do a drawing a day month? Anybody can do a thing for like 30 days. And I have to do a lot of drawings because I am working on a couple of adult coloring books. And so this is also for me for some accountability. But if you want to join in, I will be posting a video every day, making a drawing, and you can make a drawing too, and you'll automatically get better. Because if you do it only 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day, you will get better. It is inevitable. I'm working on like a little pony book, like, and I've got like a system. I'm using a light box. Now, if you don't have a light box, because I've only just got a light box, I've never had a light box, I used the window. You take some tape, you put your sketch on the window, and then you put a piece of paper on top of it. And I just use cheap copy paper for this. I have to say, if you just trace something, even if it's your own sketch, it becomes really boring. Your lines get really boring. But what it's great for is having a sketch, but not having it on your paper. That makes for really good lines instead of really boring lines. I'm starting off with a square I have already drawn, and then I can just keep that as a template for any other drawings I make. I want to do a little pony, well-fed, that's sneaking a flower out of a flower pot. Now, because this is a well-fed pony, I can use the line that goes from the neck through the manes, you know, pony manes go both ways, over the back and the bum. Quite a serious bum. Taking my Sakura pen in 12, number 12, nice and thick. The only important thing is that I get stuff exactly where I want it to be. Even on the light box, it's not that easy to see small details, and it's not what this is about. The moment you start working with small details, you start, instead of drawing, you're tracing, and that's always bad. And the idea is that we use the light box so we can make a drawing that's right from the beginning. Everything is where it should be, and there's no pencil lines we need to erase or anything. So, and now I am done with my drawing. I've redrawn the frame. And I put my real drawing paper, which in my case is Bristol paper, because I'm going to use a brush pen. And I'm putting that on top of my sketch. And I'm taking my Tombow brush pen. And now I have to concentrate. Even though I know where everything should go, I can still make a mistake. So start a bit carefully on the right. I am right-handed, so I like to start on the right, so I won't be moving my hands over freshly drawn lines. I've smudged lines before. We're giving this pony a nice big dewy eye, because these are supposed to be cute ponies and a little bit cartoonish. Now, most of the lines I'm going to draw with a little bit of a zigzag, because this is a pony with a rough coat. But let's go and do the manes. So I like to do the manes and tail in like a rough outline with maybe smaller bits, which then later I will be filling in. I always find hairs, manes and tails really difficult, especially when you want to simplify things. So this is the system I ended up with. I'm using it for humans too. And the tail, which obscures a lot of the hind legs, makes it easy for me, and it's still fun to color in. Make it a little bit of a rough coat, but I still want some anatomy in there so you know what's what. Nice little fat belly, and one on the other side. So we are at a low vantage point, so everything is touching the frame right in front of us, and I'm not going to do a background because I want to keep this simple and bold. Couple of loose plucks of hair here to give it a little bit more life. But yeah, that's sort of done. I'm sort of done here. And I'm taking my frame again so I can put my frame underneath, because I've changed it a little bit and I do want to know exactly where the frame goes. Now, I did decide on the pot with the flowers later on. So I went back to my sketch drawing and I quickly added a pot and a couple of flowers, gerbera style flowers. It needs to be something that you can do with a bold line and that will not be too finicky. You can't do really small details with this style. So pencil first and then my drawing pen and then back on the light panel, and then I redid it with my Tombow brush pen. And then I did not film it, but at the last moment when I thought I was done, I thought, no, I need one more little flower in the corner. Okay, so this is my drawing for today, Naughty Pony Ruining the Planters. If you want a preview of the coloring books I'm going to publish, and you want a free, downloadable, printable PDF and do your own, because we're going to color them too. We're going to talk about colors and palettes and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Most of that, though, will be on a different channel, which is called Afka Art Books. I didn't want to make it too difficult. But if you have the newsletter, then you will get everything sent to you. And Squirrel, I won't be able to send you a lot of newsletters. I can't do that. That's not me. But there is another thing. Any platform you're on, like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, something can happen, platform can go down, and you're lost forever. So that's why I started an email list, because when you're on the email list, I will never lose you, and you will never lose me, but I will never lose you. Subscribe, link is in the description, and always remember that you are valued, you are awesome, and we're all going to make great art.